have not been able to get the broken bleeder valve off, so I went ahead and got a new rear caliper. And basically, we're going to take this brake line off, which is why I've got this pan here, because brake fluid will start coming out. A copper washer that was supposed to come with this but did not. So basically, copper washer goes right there, and then bolt that down, and that will hopefully keep it from leaking. So it's going to be a quick process, and then the final torque spec on this is 30 to 40 foot-pounds. So this bolt is probably on here fairly snug. This is a 14 millimeter. There we go. I've set mine to 35. Figure halfway between the range is probably good. I may need to mount it before I really torque it down because it's hard to hold. So let's sit for a while. I don't see any drips of fluid, so I think we're good. Make sure the brake cord rotates back into position like that. Toes, I should say. Because you don't want this to stick out on the wheel. This inside those boots so that they slide around nice and easy. Bolts. Too much of this stuff on here. These are 10 millimeter bolts and they torque to 18 foot-pounds. You definitely want to make sure that your bleeder valve is on the high side so that air will come out and not fluid while trapping air when you actually bleeding. Torqued the banjo bolt to the 35 off camera. It seemed like it was not going to click on the torque wrench, but it did, so just keep going until it clicks. There's 18 for the two bolts that hold that on. Now I'm going to press the brakes a few times and get this thing set where it's on there, and then of course leave the whole system because there's possibly air in here for sure, and it never hurts to bleed the brakes.